Hi. Have you ever felt like giving up on your dreams because they're too big or overwhelming? Can you recall a time when a small gesture or offering made a huge impact in your life or the lives of others? Hi, my name is Karen Kartika. I'm a transformational coach and holistic healer. I'm also an intuitive. And before I go into the message from your guides today, I want to share a channeled message from my guide. And it's about embracing the power of small things that can create ripple effect, leading to big and impactful outcomes. Okay, so when I tapped into this message, I received this image story of Jesus feeding 5,000 people with just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. If you want to read this miraculous story, you can find it in John 6, verses 1 to 14. Okay? And at that moment, Jesus was asked by his disciple, who's already doubting the possibilities of feeding 5,000 people. And then this young boy came and offered Jesus these small offerings of 5 pieces of bread and 2 fish against 5,000 people that they need to feed. Seems like impossible, isn't it? Yet, Jesus performed miracles and he fed everyone and still have leftovers to spare. Now, this story, of course, is a metaphor. It shows that even the smallest things we have, the thing that we might overlook and consider insignificant, can lead to something extraordinary. Big things can start from very, very, very little things. So it's crucial for us, for you, not to downplay yourself. Whatever small things that you possess, whether it's your talents, ideas, resources that you feel like, oh, yeah, it's kind of personal. It's something that I like. I enjoy. But you feel like it's insignificant for other people. Now, take a look at it again, because these little things that you might take for granted can actually create significant impact on the lives of not just you, but others. This video, for example, might seem humble. I only have 100 followers. I created this with the concept, the ideas, the channeling part, and then recording this probably take me about 2 to 3 hours of my day. It is reaching about 100 people. Now, it might not seem big, especially because there are other YouTubers out there who have more followers than me. Yet, I personally, in my day-to-day, are not talking to 100 people at all times. And yet, because of this small video that I create out of my own time, that I truly enjoy, I can speak to 100 of you out there who I don't even know, but thank you so much for listening and following me in this journey. So it's a testament how the small action that I take create this effect of speaking to 100 people, and hopefully through this channeled message reach something in your life that can hopefully create some insights or ideas for you to take, and maybe, I'm hoping as well, create a transformation in your life. So here is my invitation to you. Whatever goals that you're striving for, do not get lost in the big picture. Do not even feel that you're small, that you're insignificant, that you don't have anything to offer, or you don't have anything or what it takes, right? You might even experience that in order for you to achieve the goals that you need and want, you always have to have something outside of you to help you. I mean, it's great that you can ask for support and help. However, depending on other people or other or outside circumstances to propel you or to create the goals for you or to fulfill the goals for you will probably a little bit disillusionment. Okay, because everything that you need to achieve whatever it is that you have envisioned in your life is already available within. Okay, so instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you have today and take small actionable steps toward your goals using what it is that you have. For me, what I have is a computer and an internet connection. And voila, I'm speaking to you right now, right? So this thing moving me closer to what kind of impacts I want to create in the world. So for me, this is one of the small steps that I do almost weekly now. It is weekly, right? To then realize that dream. So what is the thing that you want? And start breaking it down. What can you do in your day-to-day right now to influence that outcome? Now, of course, if you need support on your journey, consider subscribing to my mailing list. I am launching a new coaching program for those of you who want to manifest your desire impeccably, because you are extraordinary, my friend, and you can create extraordinary lives. My job is not giving you or hand holding you or fixing you or creating solution for you. I am going to guide you in helping you to use all the gifts that you have inside of you so that you can create powerfully, impeccably, everything and anything that you desire in your life. Because I have full trust and I have full beliefs that you have everything that you need. My job is to activate that, to empower you, to open your path, to catalyze you so that you can bring this forward in whatever ways that will impact not just your life, but the lives of others. So believe in your vision, believe in the success that you want to achieve, whatever they like, whatever they look like. They will not exist if you don't already possess everything, anything, the gift, the talent, the resources that you need to achieve it. So believe that everything, the extraordinary things that you have been desiring and dreaming about is already within you. Now, as we are approaching the new moon coming up this coming week, it's a perfect time to set the space again to manifest. The energy is ripe for creation, my friend, because Mars is in Aries, giving us that extra power to take actions, and Venus is in Taurus, giving us that extra magnetism to attract all the things that you want in your life. So it's essential for you right now to start taking or audit, taking note, and what not just what you desire, but what is in your immediate presence that you can use to influence the outcome that you desire. Just like that 5 pieces of bread and 2 fish. Okay? Miracles is going to take place the moment that you believe that, hey, I have this and I'm going to take actions because I have this. And the energy is going to push you toward manifesting what it is that you desire. Now, let's see. Let's talk about creation as well. Creation start from a small thing. Yeah. Small actions fueled by desire and pleasures, maybe as simple as, ooh, this feels good in the moment, can create ripples effects of magic. These ripples can grow and expand, eventually leading to significant transformation in your life. So start whatever small that you can. In fact, if the action is not there and you're like, what am I supposed to do? Start with your thoughts. Notice, is my thoughts is in alignment with my desired outcomes? Or is my thought is the one that stopping the desired outcomes? Because between the thoughts and the desired outcomes will need a few things, right? Which is from the thoughts, then you create the feelings of it. It's like pushing you toward then having all the creative ideas come through, and that start taking actions to, using or taking benefits of all those creative ideas, which then can lead into whatever outcomes or goals that you want, which is the reality, right? With the things that you desire the most. So choose your thoughts wisely. Start from as little as managing, changing your thoughts. Create empowering thoughts. Choose empowering thoughts so that you can attain whatever it is that you want. Okay, now, anything else? Remember, all start from small stuff, small steps. For me, the small stuff and small step must be fun, fueled by desire and pleasures. So, my friend, what is the small stuff will feel like for you so that you can continuously go into the flow to create the life that you want? Okay, I would love to hear that from you. So please put your comment down below. And of course, before I forgot, subscribe if you like this message and click like so that I can continue feel supported and feel acknowledged for the creation that I'm doing today. And you know, acknowledgments or notice always fuel passion, right? So I also want to acknowledge you that you are just doing your best. You're doing great. Now it's a new moon, new cycle. I'm inviting you to expand it further, take good notes, audit what it is that you desire. Is it still in alignment? And use the small little things that you have today to influence the outcome of tomorrow. All right. So as usual, I'm going to show you 3 cards. And when I'm showing you the back of the card, you can check in with yourself and notice, is this for me? You might get a big yes. It can come through feelings, visions, including big yes written in the back of your closed eyes, vibrations, maybe even in your energy centers, just pay attention. Oh, it's landing on my root center. Maybe my root center needs attention. And here's the message from my root centers, or to align my root centers. Or if it's a big no, you might just feel it like, I don't get anything. Or maybe it's just like, maybe it's a maybe, skip it. Or tuning in a little bit more, you can pause the video and breathe and tuning in and and all the good stuff. Okay, I need to just shuffle my card and let's pick 3. This is the first card. Tuning in, tapping in, notice if this is a yes or a no for you. All right. Card number 2. Tapping in, card number 2. Notice what shows up for you. Okay. All right. Card number 3. Notice tapping in if this is for you. Okie dokie. So this portion is the messages from your guides because you choose the card. And each card, I'm going to be channeling what the guides wants you to know. First card is beautiful deer. So deer, as a magical being, also represent the feminine side that feels very calming, nourishing. It's earth sign. When it shows, it feels like it's coming out of nowhere. It's a new beginning, something fresh, something just get ignited. You don't know where this is going yet. And at the same time, you want it to grow fast because you are excited about the possibilities of where this is going to take you. So I'm inviting you to earth element is patience. Earth element is one that don't move much. It doesn't look like it's moving a lot, right? Yet underneath it, things is always shifting and changing and growing and taking shape and whatever it is. So this moment might feel like nothing is changing for you. Yet at the same time, things are evolving underneath. You just have to have faith, be present, be patient with yourself, with the situation, have compassion, deeply compassionate, love yourself so much, even though it doesn't look like things are changing, but things are coming along. Positive energy create positive energy. Negative create negative. So what you're putting in this present moment as you're being patient with things are evolving and taking its shape, if you're putting in positive energy, then everything is going to go toward that positive outcome. However, if you're starting to doubt yourself or you're starting to feel shame and you start to judge your process, you start compare yourself, you start to get jealous by others, then you're putting in or you're influencing the outcome negatively, because you're in that negative vibration. So this card wants to remind you, be that gentle deer, self-compassion, magic is around you, magic is here, trust that, and just flow and follow where the next step is calling you. The deer is always kind of like, gently stay one part. And then when she wants to move gently again, move to the other side. There's no linear pattern. Magic, intuitions, or the flow of where this outcomes is manifesting, wants to call you, will direct you. All you have to do is stay present and take the small action step that you can to influence, I guess, for you then to influence yourself to have that positive energy so that the outcome that you want will stay in high vibration, positive outcome, instead of picking up on the negativity that you have in your energetic field at this moment. Okay. So your small step could be as easy as being that self-compassionate to yourself, is to keep yourself, your positive vibrations, high vibration, ready at any moment so that your outcome can stay positive and you're being guided to stay to manifest in that high potential, high outcome, positive outcome, instead of you starting to go into this self-sabotaging or unconsciously manifesting negative things that then affect your outcome negatively. Second card is the sea serpent. Okay. Now, the element is spirit, and looking at the color of the card, this is related to throat center because throat center is blue. It also had the blue eyes in the middle, right? And it feels a little watery. So I wonder if this is related to some emotionals, unexpressed emotions. The serpent is signifies that creativity, self-expression, the beginning and end start from within, which is your soul, your spirit. It never ends. It never begins. It always is, ever, never change. So something about this is because we're talking about small things that can impact big things, right? I wonder if you are being called or invited to look into your self-expression, your creativity. Is it in alignment or in congruence with what you desire? Because small things matter, as we have discussed. Is there wound that has prevented you from sharing, expressing yourself fully, authentically? And you are being invited right now to heal this wound so that you can allow your truth, allow who you are, what you're here to express. Your soul expression is what is being called out in the world right now, because your soul expression is unique to you, that no other people have. You might even feel in your life that that nobody understands you, that nobody believe in you, or nobody take you seriously because whatever you say don't fit their belief, don't fit the common societal beliefs, or don't fit certain logic. Well, my friend, if you are an innovator, innovators don't fit in anything. When they're creating something out of nothing, something that nobody has in their mind as something that can be believably exist. So creators always come from that place where there are many possibilities. Many possibilities can also feel like nothingness or the void. And we must start from there. And sometimes to be able to step into that void and step into that many possibilities that we have to create or express, creation is expression, right? That it might feel a little scary, especially if there's a wounding in the past where you have been made wrong, or people have thought that you're crazy or whatever it is. So take a look at your lives and where the limiting beliefs have created, where you're not significant, that whatever you say, whatever you have, whatever you feel called to express is insignificant. And what you want to do is then, okay, I'm aware that it came from this, and especially if somebody else have created that belief, maybe created the shames that come with that belief. You just say, okay, I'm aware now. I forgive you. There's a Ho'oponopono prayer that you can say. It's a great mantra to release and forgive anyone and create something else new. What is it that you want? I love using affirmations because, like, hey, I believe in my soul message. I am here. I have a purpose. I'm here to express myself. I love who I am, and I am ready to be who I am, to embody who I am fully, and express what feels coming from my heart and whatever things that you want to create. Because I believe that your creations are all positive and beneficial to others. And be free, my friend. So create the new desire of who you are, what you want. And whenever you feel that limiting beliefs are kind of popping up and tickle you and say, oh, are you sure you want to say this? Or are you sure you want to create this? Are you sure you want, you want people to see you from doing this? Stop. Notice these are just things in the past. And what is it that you're creating next as this magnificent, extraordinary person who are here creating and being part of the big pictures of the world and impacting the world in a beautiful way? Okay. All right. Ready? Now, card number 3. Here it is. I know. Don't be scared. It's just a tarantula. The tarantula has all red and yellow, and it's the fire sign. So I wonder if there's some transformations happening in your life, or you are invited to change something in your life. Now, this tarantula or spiders, I mean, tarantula is huge. Sometimes we never see them. I hope I will never see them in my life, but I've seen a lot of spider in my house. They like to hang out in the corner, right? But they're not just hanging out, they're doing something. They're weaving their webs. And you can't really see it, but it's there very thinly, one by one. Remember the message of the small steps. Now, what is in your life right now that you are being invited to take actions on because you have been sort of kind of like distracted by falling back into an old habits or routines that you know are not going to influence your dreams, the big pictures or the goals that you are starting probably giving up on, that, giving up the belief that the goal is possible. So Tarantula is reminding you, hey, do your small step, Make that weave. Take that action steps, even small and feels like mundane. Even you're like, oh, why am I doing this? Am I actually really making an impact on the goals that I want? Well, that's of course something that you have to answer yourself. You need to see whether these actions are actually part of the bigger plan or the plan that you have for your goals. If it is, then do it. If it's not, re-strategize. What's if it needs to be changed, done differently, what needs to happen? Okay, and still do it because it matters. You're at the right place, the right time, in the right path. Don't question it anymore. You just have to be diligent, be patient, and do the work every single day. Don't skip it. Said the tarantula, not me, okay? Because as you notice, spider will insistently stay in one spot until forever and ever and ever. I don't know what's in the back of their mind, but they just like to hang out in the corner of my room until it creates a big web. Well, until I take them down, of course. Lovely little piece of animal, yet I'm scared of them. So I think that's the message for today. If I'm missing anything, I will put it more on the written message. You can find it underneath here on the show information. My friend, patience, commitment, take the small steps. It will create big things in your life. Be patient, follow your intuitions, and that's it. I'll see you in